Hi, everyone. Nicole here, director of the Institute for Wild Med. Multiple times every week, I hear the question, wait, didn't we get rid of rescue breaths? Last time I took CPR, we only did compressions. I'd like to see if I can clear things up. Rescue breaths are still a critical component of CPR. So there are two main paths to cardiac arrest. The most common among adults is sudden cardiac arrest. This happens quickly. It happens when the electrical system of the heart short circuits, the mechanical pumping action stops, and the forward blood and oxygen flow ceases. A person experiencing this usually collapses, becomes unresponsive, and they stop breathing. Maybe you can detect some erratic snoring like respirations, but really effectively they stop breathing. This is the most common form of treatable cardiac arrest, like I said, for adults. Immediate CPR to buy time for the arrival and setup of the AED provides the best chance for survival. When this occurs, uncirculated oxygen, just oxygen sitting in the blood, it remains in the bloodstream, it's just waiting to be moved around. And so research has supported and shown that doing chest compressions alone without the rescue breaths is just as effective as doing compressions plus breaths. So again, with sudden cardiac arrest, there's usually lots of oxygen just sitting in the blood, waiting to be moved around. And so compressions alone often will get the job done for the first few minutes. If you're within 4 to 6 minutes of an ambulance, compressions might be all you need. If you're in a remote location beyond a 4 to 6 minute period, supplementing compressions with oxygen will become critical because you will use up all of the available oxygen. So this is where the idea of eliminating rescue breaths got started. Additionally, people are overwhelmingly more likely to jump in and help if compression only CPR is an option. However, the other common path to cardiac arrest is secondary cardiac arrest. This is when there's initial airway or breathing problem that prevents oxygen from ever entering the body. So think drowning, think opioid overdose, think suffocation. So the lack of available oxygen will progressively weaken and slow the heart rate down until it stops. This is the most common form of cardiac arrest for children. And unlike sudden cardiac arrest, a critical part of the treatment for secondary cardiac arrest are those rescue breaths. They've been without oxygen for so long that it has caused their heart to stop. They need more oxygen from us. So getting the oxygen into the body, circulated to the heart, will stimulate the heart to beat faster and stronger. Oxygen will get to the brain, and then that can stimulate breathing on their own. So yes, for the first 4 to 6 minutes after sudden cardiac arrest, compressions might be all you need. If it's going to be longer than that, or if perhaps you don't have a mask or your mask became unusable due to blood or vomit, yeah, go for the compressions only. Otherwise, if you have it in you, please consider going for compressions and breaths. All right, there are my thoughts on that. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks so much.